Today I'm going to be reviewing 3 of my subscribers' type beat channels and showing you how to grow your own type beat channel. We're going to be looking at what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong, and I find that it's much easier to see what other people are doing, and then you can learn from them and use that information to help grow your own channel and start getting more beat sales. Let's get it. So first up, we got Prod by Alexis. And I remember Alexis commented on my last video asking for a review and said that they had just started their channel. So we got 4 subscribers right there, 31 videos. Let's take a look at the uploads. So there's definitely a really sick vibe that's going on with the red kind of silhouette-y pictures. I really like that a lot. We got Party Next Door, dark R&B type beat. All right, let's listen to Alexis's most recent beat. Fire. Definitely a Party Next Door kind of thing. So let's take a look at the description. Got the purchase link, buy 2 get 1 free. We got the tags down here, got the key and the BPM. That's super cool. We got a basic license, premium license, unlimited. Okay, sweet. Honestly, in terms of the description, everything's looking really good. I think the real thing is going to be whether Party Next Door type beat is a good tag and a good keyword to go for. Party Next Door type beat. Oh, I feel like every time I think a keyword is not going to be a good key term, it ends up being really good. All right, so the competition is very low, 13.2. That's really low, especially considering that it's basically 300,000 new people every month that are searching for it. That's great, and it's got an 84 overall score. So this is a great key term. Let's see what other, it seems like Party Next Door and then like R&B type beat, dark R&B. Yeah, let's see what dark R&B type beat is. So this one doesn't have as good of a score. Much higher competition and a much lower search volume. We got R&B type beat, which is not a very good key term either. Trap soul, that could be kind of fire, even though it's a medium competition. Maybe R&B type beat isn't like the best. Let's see when we go back to Party Next Door type beat. Oh, okay, dark R&B type beat. Okay, so that has a high score. So dark R&B type beat has a 52,000 search volume, which is great, and then a 12.7 competition, which is really low. That's a great overall score. My recommendation for Alexis is to go all in on Party Next Door type beat. That's great. I love what you're doing there. X dark R&B type beat. And you've done it a few times. There's dark R&B type beat right here, 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 here. But every once in a while, you're changing it up, like emotional, free, Party Next Door type beat, whatever. My recommendation is for like 1 to 2 months, maybe even more if you can do it, just do Party Next Door X dark R&B type beat, because both of those key terms are great. And I think because you just started your channel, I mean, you only have 4 subscribers, to be expected in the beginning, it's really hard. But then once you hit that threshold, the YouTube algorithm is going to start pushing your stuff to a lot more people. I think it's just going to make it a lot easier for YouTube to match your videos with artists that are searching for these type of beats. Another thing I would probably suggest is maybe experimenting with your thumbnails, because I think the thumbnails are dope, but maybe you want like a brighter color. In my experience, I've seen that brighter thumbnails just like stand off the page a little bit better. So you could use a tool like this called Thumbnail Preview. This is just like a random thumbnail that I have. And you can just use this as a tool to see how it's going to be matching up against other YouTube videos. So what you could do is press preview, and now this is going to show your thumbnail up against all these other YouTube videos. Because at the end of the day, artists aren't just looking for type beats. They're going to be looking at random Twitch streams, different things from the Olympics, or whatever is going to be coming up on their homepage. So you want to make sure that your thumbnails are standing out against all these other massive YouTubers that have their strategy down to a science, because the thumbnail is huge, especially for us type beat channels. Overall, great work. Your key term strategy and your SEO is on point. The description seems great. Maybe making these small tweaks would really help you get your channel monetized and so on and so forth. So awesome work. So next up, we got Glade. All right, right off the bat, your logo looks dope. Let's see right here. You got your website, you got your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Yep, awesome. I love the artwork. This is sick. You're going for the Afrobeat thing, a lot of bright colors, which is cool. I like this a lot. Let's listen to your most recent beat.
Purchase your tracks today.
The beat's fire. One recommendation on the beat, I used to have the purchase your tracks today tag thing. In my experience, back in the day, I used to be afraid that people were gonna steal my beat, but then I kind of just like accepted the fact that it's actually not a bad thing that they rip your beat off YouTube and then they make a song to it, because then they're gonna inevitably buy a license from you. My recommendation is not put the purchase your tracks today tag in it, or at least put it like way less often, because I had a lot of people that were like, yo, this beat is sick, but that tag is so annoying. I think having a producer tag would be a better alternative, that's my recommendation there. You got your little subscribe button down here that I talked about in one of my previous videos. I love that. You got your purchase link, which is like the second link. I think that's great. You got your website. You have your email here. I maybe would break this up a little bit, maybe put a space after the buy link. Also, maybe adding emojis. The tags. Ooh, bro, you got a lot of tags. I would trim this down. One, it's just like a little bit visually a lot to look at. And then on top of that, YouTube, I've talked about this so much. If you're new to the channel, it's called tag stuffing and YouTube doesn't like it. So I would recommend having like 20 to 30 max. That's just in my experience, it works the best. Also, maybe putting some spaces. So you have connect with me section and then you have some spaces and then the tags. Let's see in search rankings, your ranking for your name, which is great. I'm curious. I'm not even going to make a prediction about Afrobeat type beat. This is pretty good. Overall score of 70, search volume of 270,000 a month, and then a higher competition score of 47. I just wonder what else there would be here. My recommendation is still go for the Afrobeat type beat, but maybe go harder on the actual artist, like Burna Boy maybe, or Thames, or actually Rema seems like it would be the best opportunity one. That's a 76. That's a pretty good score. See, okay, so here's something interesting. Even though this was 3 years ago, your most popular beat was a Rema X Afrobeat type beat. Because Rema is a pretty good score, maybe go back to that. Instead of just doing Afrobeat type beat, do like, just an example, Rema X Thames type beat, name it, and then after do Afrobeat type beat, kind of like you did here. I still think there's got to be a better key term here, but I would suggest doing a little bit more research and then experimenting. I was just talking to someone recently. They decided to focus on the indie rock stuff of Post Malone. He decided to niche down into that specific section of that artist. So that maybe it's like Drake Afrobeat type beat, or like an artist that maybe has dabbled in the Afrobeat or dancehall vibe, but hasn't done it as their whole thing. And what else are you going for? Afro R&B type beat, Afro R&B instrumental. I would try going for your name. Like look at it, like 71, that's pretty good just for your name. The thing is, once you start ranking for these like lower level tags, YouTube is saying, oh, okay, cool. Let's start pushing them for more of the higher ones, like the Afrobeat type beat, or you know, ones that have much higher search volume. Your site looks great. This is a little wordy. Maybe just make it one line. And I like this bundle deals thing here. Yeah. Killing it, bro. Next and lastly, we have Mad Tracks. So this is dope. I really like that logo. Let's check out real quick. Awesome. Lots of different types of key terms. Okay, so just right off the bat, seems like the thumbnails are a little bit all over the place. I would pare it all the way down to figure out what key terms you're trying to go for. So let's listen to your most recent beat. This beat's hard. This beat is sick. I'd recommend, not to say there's not a huge Latin audience and Spanish speaking people that want beats, but I would put this in English because it's just for whatever reason, that's how the industry is. The beat's fire. Let's see. I don't know why there isn't a buy link though. There's the first recommendation. You want to make it, again, as easy as possible for them to buy the beat. Let me see though on your other beat. Oh, so you do have the purchase link here, but then here it's named J. Cole type beat, and here it's named Lil Durk rap type beat. So that's another thing that'd be confusing. We have your Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I would suggest putting the actual links in there, and then YouTube will convert them to buttons. So we got the key, the BPM, which is good. Ooh, brother. You have no tags. You got to put tags. It's just so important to help tell the YouTube algorithm what you're trying to go for. So let's just use this and see if even what you're trying to go for are good choices. Okay. Doing pretty well. So it's got a high search volume. It's a little bit high competition even for a small channel, but that's okay. What's the other one? You had ASAP Rocky. Oh, that's a really good one. 80. But again, kind of high competition. I'd rather something with a high overall score and a lower competition score because it's just going to make it easier and there's going to be less competition for it. Just off the bat, I would do ASAP Rocky type beat. I would do Lil Durk type beat. Yeah, look. Lil Durk type beat 2024. Lil Durk type beat emotional. Here, Broad Wave type beat, whatever. I'd also recommend maybe uploading more often if you can. And then also when it comes to thumbnails, you got to figure out what you're trying to do. And then tags here, this is too many in my opinion. I would put 3. You just might need to figure out what the 2 to 3 main key terms that you want to go for are, and then stick to that for like 2 to 3 months. Get your great SEO. I have a bunch of videos on SEO strategies and stuff like that for growing a type beat channel. Besides that, I really like your artwork. The beats are fire. But yeah, keep up the good work, and I'd recommend making these changes that I'm talking about. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to review your channel next, let me know down below in the comments. Just leave a comment, say, yo, I'd love to get a channel review, and I'm gonna pick 3 more people and we'll do it again next time. Make sure to subscribe so I can keep making more content like this, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.